There's a couple symbols on this machine I want to point out. One is mirror image. And some of these stitches we can actually mirror image from the left to the right, so they'll flip-flop from the way they are pictured on your machine. And some of them, if they're not symmetrical, they can flip-flop 4 directions. So over here, it will show if that is an option to flip them left to right, or if they'll be able to flip all directions, all 4 of them. So let's just talk about what that means. So after we go to, let's pick one that actually can flip. So the little dog. So this is in the group of stitches that you touch with the button with the ABC and the decorative stitch. And this is actually, let's go ahead and clear out what I had, and we'll go to stitch number 19. So 19. So the little dog is here, and I just want to sew out the dog one time. So I'm going to put that little locking stitch feature right here after it. So it's going to finish the dog and then stop and lock, actually. So I'm going to come back and highlight the dog. You see that little symbol where we can do the 4 different directions. Touch edit, and now you can actually flip the dog different ways. So that means the dog's going to be, instead of sewing from head to tail, it'll sew from tail to head. And then also putting his legs on the opposite side. So you actually have quite a few different ways to flip this around. So let's just start off. We're going to sew one just regular, and I've got the foot control unplugged, so let's just go ahead and stitch one dog out, and it locks. And then let's just go back and highlight the dog, and then touch edit, and then touch the mirror image, and let's flip them that way, and we'll start. And so now this actually put our little dog on the other side. So let's just kind of give you a quick little look at what we're talking about. So you can see that the baseline changed from where he was standing, and it flipped him this way. So then we can switch the other ways, and we can flip them down and the other way. So there's 4 different ways that you can flip a design. Obviously, not all designs can do all 4 directions because it wouldn't make any noticeably different. But I love to use mirror image when, number one, when I'm sewing and a decorative stitch needs to go a certain way. But to sew it, that would mean that I would have as much fabric squished up into the middle of the machine. So instead of doing that and having all this bulk over here, why not turn your fabric back the way it's more natural, all the bulk to the left of the needle, and then flip the stitch. And then that way you get it so it's a little bit less cumbersome to stitch out. So try out some of your options with mirror image on the stitches that are in that second category. So try out your mirror image. You do have quite a few stitches in each of these rows that have that little symbol of mirror image right below the picture of the decorative stitch.